I really hope you can hear me. Not only is my neighbor always busting music, but my laundry is going. But I woke up this morning, did some random stuff. I've been editing for Vlogmas, so that's super duper important. For day 3, done, we're doing it. Did some dishes, cleaned some stuff, ate some lunch, and now I have 3 bananas that are so ripe that if I do not use them today, they're going to go bad. I'm gonna make some banana bread while I chat a little bit. The Alabama-Georgia football game starts in, I think, like an hour, maybe. And then I have a work dinner tonight at 5. So yeah, let's do this. Banana bread. Okay, banana bread. This is a recipe that I've been using for many years. It's vegan, so that's wonderful. Dairy-free for me. I have some very, very ripe bananas. Very, very ripe. Sometimes bananas really just gross me out. But I love banana bread. A lot of the times I make them into muffins. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today or if I'll do a full loaf. Used to make this, and like during the winter I'll make it like once a week, once every 2 weeks, around there. How's your Vlogmas going? This is literally my favorite time of the year. I love YouTube so much. I've been watching it for years on end, and you're telling me all my favorite YouTubers are gonna post every day, basically. I am missing Zoella's, but I understand she's pregnant. Their little baby is due soon, so I hope everything goes well with her, but I do miss her Christmas content. So far today I've watched Remy Ashton's Miss Remy Life. Who else have I done today? Danielle Carolyn started hers. I watched hers. She doesn't do it every day though. And Kylie Holbeck, whatever her name is. She got married, so her name changed. I have to watch hers. Right now I was watching Brooke Michio's just daily vlog that she is releasing. It's not Vlogmas or anything like that. And then Samantha Joe, which she seems like such a sweet girl. I think she said she's 25, so I'm only 8 years older than her, but she seems like such a little girl. I have edited both videos. My first one was me explaining that I moved, which I can go into greater detail here. So I got a new job at the beginning of August, I want to say. It was the end of July, beginning of August. And I feel very lucky about where I am right now and how it all worked out for me. But yes, I moved to another place in Iowa, and it is a step up in my career, and I'm very lucky for that. It was a very hectic time. I moved, so I got the job end of July. August something was my last day at my old job, which was horrible to say goodbye to all my people at that job. But they support me, and the girl that I went up to lunch with is actually a coworker from that job, and I love her. Yeah, it's been a fairly big transition period. I moved with my boss from my old job. So I'm very lucky in that way that I'm working for the same person, and we already have like camaraderie. I smashed up the bananas, put a 1/3 cup of brown sugar in there. I'm gonna get a 1/3 cup of regular sugar. But I do miss like my people at my old job. I think before I drive home, I'm gonna go and see them. I've already gotten text messages that they need my Christmas card, which I need to finish making at some point. But I feel very blessed to still have, this is not the right cup measurement. Very blessed to still have a lot of people in my corner from my old job as well. Then I moved apartments at the end of August. So it was a fairly quick turnaround, and I love my new apartment except for my neighbor. And then a 1/3 cup of oil as well goes in here. But I feel very blessed to be in the position that I'm in. Now that being said, I'm also very stressed being in the position that I'm in. We step up, so we feel more stress than probably everyone else, to sort of like prove ourselves in a way. And then we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then we're going to mix that together. Once that is mixed together, we're going to add our flour, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt. So let me clean up some of this stuff and then I'll be right back. Vlogmas for me this year is a little more stressful. I don't even want to say that because last year my mom was almost dying around this time. And was just working back to not dying. But I have a lot more stuff, like work-wise, planned already. Like we leave on, today is Saturday, we leave Tuesday for like a week-long work thing. Tuesday to Sunday, Saturday, long thing. And then our Christmas break, well, I'm going home the 18th. Technically it starts, I think, the week before, but we still have some like meeting stuff that we need to get through. So I feel more like discombobulated and like trying to figure out how to keep uploading and doing all of that stuff. So there may be days that I miss just because I work a full-time job. I wish that I could give this my full like thought process, but I know that I can. And I love my job. I really do. I want to keep doing my job for a very long time. I do wish that like I had a little more time, maybe a little more planning, and like that I was able to do more things. It's like today's technically an off day, but I'm really planning for this weekend, and then again we have a work dinner tonight that I need to be there for. So although there is like quote unquote time off, it's not a lot of time off. So far I've been okay. I am hoping that I'm going to be able to get the editing done. The editing for tomorrow's video is already done. Monday video, because tomorrow's Sunday's video, the Monday video, I want to try to get that done as well so that in my off time I can, it is a full teaspoon of salt, correct? 2 cloves flour, full teaspoon salt. That in my off time I'm able to do filming for you guys. Which tonight after my work dinner's at 5, so it's a fairly early dinner. And then 1 teaspoon cinnamon. If you add more, you add more. That's the way I think about cinnamon. That is, there's like this cute little Christmas village that's like a block away from my apartment that I might go check out later tonight. It's open for a while. It's open till like 9 p.m. or something. So I might go check that out after our dinner. Obviously I would bring you guys along, but I really want to try and get the editing for Monday's video done as well, so that like tomorrow I have a thing from 9 to 2:30, and then I have another work dinner thing at 6, I want to say. So I'm not gonna have a lot of time tomorrow to edit or do anything. I think I have breakfast tomorrow too, crap. Basically, you just mix this together and it creates this wonderful paste. You do not want to over mix it, is like, so once it becomes combined, that's when you sort of let it finish. I think I'm gonna do a full loaf today, so I'm gonna grab that really quick. I put some oil in a loaf pan and then put some parchment in there as well, and now I'm just going to dump my mixture in. We'll scooch you down a little bit. Spread it out, and then this is gonna go in an oven for 50-ish minutes. I think, you can't see me. So this will go in an oven at 350 for around 50-ish minutes. I think I do like 40 and then check. You can put, and they like, the way that they want you to make it is to put a brown sugar on top. I have done that in the past. If I really want a like really sweet banana bread, that is what I will do. But usually I just bake it and then sometimes like put peanut butter or something else on it as well. But this will go in that oven, and then I will show you when it comes out. Again, you'll hear EDM music playing from my, I shouldn't swear. You will hear music playing from my neighbor. I'm currently watching the Alabama-Georgia game. Alabama is currently up right now, 10-7, and they just got a big stop, so hopefully they keep going. But I am working on some work stuff, and I'm gonna try and fit and edit some of tomorrow's Vlogmas that is going to go up really quick. And then in about 20 minutes, I'm going to leave for my work dinner. So, see you then. It is time to go to dinner. It's not a dinner that I need to dress up for really, so I just have like an all black hoodie. I'm gonna put on a vest and then put on a coat and wear my white Adidas shoes. My hair looks decent. Tonight I have to wash it. It's a little bit on the greasy side, but it's fine. After this, me and my boss are gonna go into the office for a little bit. Not a long time, just a little bit of time. And do some stuff. Go to dinner. Figure I can talk to you on my way cold where I live. It's 37 right now. I don't think it's supposed to get much warmer. Next week it might be in the 50s, which is a win for everyone involved. But we're going to like a bar and grill type place. It's actually really good food. So I'm fairly excited. They have really good French fries, which, if you don't know, is my jam. It's really all I care about. And then, like I said, after, I think I have to go some work, planning stuff. We have an event tomorrow, so need to make sure that all of our I's are dotted and our T's are crossed. It should be a fun event, but Alabama again is up. They just got to halftime, so they're up 17-7. If they win and they do not let them into the football playoffs, I'm going to be so peeved, because you're beating the number 1 team who's undefeated. They're number 8 and they haven't raised up from 8 since they lost to Texas, like the second, third week, one of those weeks. And Texas has lost to, I think, a worse competitor than Alabama, and for some reason it's still ahead of Alabama, which I'm not saying anything. Alabama football is not great this year. They're not horrible. They'll never be horrible. But like, in comparison to what they've done in the past, like, they didn't know who their starting quarterback was going to be for the first, 2 games. But like, the offensive line is really holding them together, in my opinion, right now. They like are not allowing Georgia's defense to get to the quarterback at all, which is giving him enough time to find an open man. I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself, because I've seen scores for Georgia where they in the first half are down and then somehow freaking pull it out. So I'm not like we have this in the bag. No, we got to show up the second half. But I'm excited, because this is probably, besides Auburn and Alabama, will always, like, that is one of the big games. They will always play that game really, really tough. Thank the Lord we did not lose that game. But this is their hardest competition since that Texas third week, when Texas, I think, was ranked, like, forget, 11. So very hopeful that maybe Alabama will sneak into the playoffs for me. Just driving to dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Last time I got this pickle burger that had pickles on it, and it was delicious. Their chicken sandwiches are really good as well. Today's been a chill day. I did not get enough editing done, so after I work tonight, I'm gonna need to do some of that before I go to bed tonight. I got some planning done for tomorrow, so I think my sections are fairly set in stone for what I want to happen. It's gonna be a stressful few days, but it's gonna be a fun few days. Is basically where I'm at. Back. It's 9:30. Did I work longer than I thought I was going to? Yes. Do I think we have most of the stuff we need set up? Also yes, so it's fine. I am going to remove this banana bread and slice it. Dinner went great. It was fine. We had a great conversation. It was what it needed to be. And we got a lot of stuff planned for tomorrow. This is a little overbaked. It's a little bread, but it's fine. I'm gonna slice some of it. Alabama won their game, so that's great. So now it's gonna be interesting what happens, because They just beat the #1 team in the country, which means that there's got to be a shift in rankings. And also they just won the SEC championship, which means they're hopefully should be in the top 4 teams in the country and get to the playoffs, which is what I'm hoping. Tomorrow, work, I want to be there at like 7:30, somewhere around there. So it's going to be an early morning. It's 9:30 right now. After I cut this and put this into a bag, I will be going to bed. I didn't get to edit more. I was supposed to banana bread, but I didn't get to edit more, so that makes me a little sad and a little stressed, but it'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, Monday I do not need to be into work super early, so if I need to use Sunday nights, that might be just what I'm doing. And it might be better to just do this video and then do my found footage later. But we'll figure that out. Once tomorrow happens, life gets aggressively easier for me. Real work side, Vlogmas side, I'm scared. Because I need to figure out some videos that I can film and edit like now, so that because I leave on Tuesday, which does not give me a lot of time, but it's fine. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm probably gonna take you around a little bit tomorrow because I didn't do much today, just so I have more content to edit. But thanks for hanging out with me. Gosh darn Iowa. I'm 17-0 now, so that's not hopeful. So Michigan will get in. I think Washington has to get in, and then it's who gets in after that. I still think Georgia deserves it, but I think Alabama deserves it. But I think if they put both of them in, people are going to be mad. All right, well, see you tomorrow. Good night.